name is Delishia. This is my 4th year as an ordained minister. Before that, I was just an ordinary human being that was working in community with a passion for addicts and gangsters. That's really who I love. Kraaifontein for me, and because I'm in addiction and because I'm in gangsterism, is literally what I would call a hello. The love that I have for them is something that nobody has given me. It's been given by God, and so I will go to my very last breath for these boys. And the thing that is important is that we must never forget that this is somebody's child. This is what I do when we get waste. We get it every Sunday though. But yesterday there was no waste available. So the people will come to the house and I have to send them away, which is very sad for me. I run an NPO called Ambassadors for Change, and I partner with anybody that wants to do something in my community. And what my greatest need is at the moment is obviously a premises from which I can work from, which will be really great. Just to take it away from a living environment, because it gets really hectic, and sometimes people in the community don't understand what I do. That's the one thing. And the other thing is, for the literacy program, we really have a need for a laptop, maybe a printer, a copy machine, a laminating machine, paper, crayons, just to make sure that the kids have what they need. People are asking me all over the show to bring the literacy program there. So that is literally what I need.
DW. Nee, bro.
This is a lifesaver also.
Nee, DW. Ik heb een lighter. My name is Wesley Meyers. Married, I'm a dad of 3. I try to empower young kids. That's all what I'm about. I used to be on heroin. I lived in the streets. I share my story as much as possible because my belief is this: if I can share my story with someone, just one person, that person can listen to me and and learn from my mistakes that I make, my job is done. I think my saving grace is when I started joining car clubs. I joined the Nissan Club, and now currently I'm a charity organizer at Jap Aesthetics. We're a community outreach program. What broke my heart now that I've got an 8-year-old son. He's at Aristia Primary School. Now, parents must understand this. Children mimic their adults, their parents. This is how it is. And it broke my heart in a million pieces when Declan told me this. He said, Papa, you know what? There's a Mikey in my class. Now last week, he had no lunch. He had no bread. It broke my heart so much when teacher asked, have anybody got something to eat for this child? And you know what? These are 8-year-old children in the class. And why I was so proud of my son, he stood up without hesitating, says, Teacher, I've got 2 apples. And he started. The other Mikey said, I've got a piece of bread for the Mikey. I've got a half a cool drink for the Mikey. And Declan told this to my wife, and my wife is actually one of my biggest supporters in everything that I do. My son told this to my wife, and instantaneously my wife knew what she had to do. Pack a lunchbox for the child, pack a cool drink box like you're packing for our children. And if each parent in the class or whatever adopt that same mentality, that child will have a meal for every day of the school. Our goal is once a month or once every second month, we can have an event in different areas, not just in Kraaifontein. They need it. Listen here, my WhatsApps that I get. Can you please come to Atlantis? Can you please come to Noble Park? Can you please come to Athlone? The problem is we can try to do all those 110 things, but we need people to come with us. the dreams of Jap Aesthetics, my China, are just, you know what, to do as much as possible, to get as much car clubs to partner. This is, I understand we're a Toyota club, we're a Toyota car club, but right now, I think for myself, I look bigger than the Toyota brand. There's so much different car clubs around, and just picture this, we can all come together on one day and make this place boom. Our job is done.
I love it, my class clean. Dus maak eens uit, ik zeg nog eens sorry niet. Ik stik niet straight. Kijk eens naar milieu for the people, and that's what we are. It's actually about the children. That's the most important part.
The children,
because in this community, as drug-ridden, as alcoholism, and gangsters, as a hidden number, so we must be the light for these lighties. To show them that there is life after drugs, there is life after alcoholism, there's life after gangsters. And if I can change one person's life today, kijk eens, I'm telling you, there's a befakte life after drugs. There's a gevaarlijke life after drugs. Right?
Absolutely.
From Begie to company director. That's how we roll. That's how we roll, nigga. Not in the office, kid.